Hey guys, Eric at SideQuest Comics, and welcome into another video. This video is taking the place of my live stream that I like to do at the end of the month. And for this video, we actually have kind of I got some packages piling up, so I figured I'd do an unboxing for you guys to fill the space of the live stream that I usually do. I usually do that, but this month my wife's birthday falls on the same weekend, so we had a lot of plans in on the calendar, so it made it was too difficult. I had too much stuff going on, so but I still wanted to get some content out to you guys. So I figured, yeah, since these were piling up, I'll do a Monday mail call for you guys. But before we get into some of those packages, I kind of wanted to bring up something that I've been thinking about. Now, I know a lot of guys out there and a lot of channels and do like giveaways. You know, they reach a certain threshold of subscribers and stuff. And it's something I've been thinking about doing. I haven't done one yet. You know, I've done AOKs type of thing, you know, sending stuff to buddies, but I have not done a giveaway yet. I actually don't know how I would do it because I know some people use the hashtag thing and feed it into the little spinner wheel and, you know, and stuff like that. So that's something that I need to plan ahead and deal with later. But I think I kind of want to do one. I have put in a lot of videos, hashtag road to 500. I've been trying to get 500. And as of right now, when I'm recording this, I'm at 447. So I've been kind of hovering around just over that 400 mark for a while. And I thought about maybe something to help, you know, the channel grow a little bit and get more eyes seen out there is if I do kind of promote a giveaway. I know that's why a lot of people do giveaways. You know, so it's something to think about. I don't know what I would give away. It's something else I need to think about. But you guys, I want some feedback on this. What do you guys think? Like I said, I haven't done it. I don't know what I would give away. I know some people theme their giveaways type of thing, you know, and I don't want to just give away somebody all my stuff that I don't really care about. I kind of want to, you know, do something that's kind of significant to the channel. Like, you know, maybe it'll be Conan, or maybe it'll be some samurai or X-Men, you know, that kind of stuff. So let me know down below, you guys, in the comment section, what you guys think of this. Should I do something like this? Should I extend it out, maybe push it for 1,000? I don't know. You know, I think that was pretty far out there. So it's just something I've been kicking around. It's something that I kind of want to try and do, not do, and try to see if the channel would grow organically. And I kind of want to pay back, you know, subscribers and stuff, and you know, some of my followers that have been with the channel for a while now. It's been what, a year and a half, I think, is how long I've been doing it. So I kind of want to, you know, as a thank you, do something like that. So it's something I've been thinking about. Let me know down below. But so what I got, let's get to what we're here for. And I got some pile up of some packages. There's like a couple here from eBay, a couple from some friends and whatnot. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into it so you guys can see some of these. I don't remember what I got, like the whatnot one, because it was a bunch of dollar type of stuff. And I'm pretty notorious to saying, yeah, I could use that one, or, you know, I want to read that one. So I'm going to start with the eBay stuff. So I've been kind of hunting and questing certain books on eBay. I got this thing in you know, this bug in my butt to complete Buffy the Vampire Slayer run. Now, one of the things that I think inspired me is I came across a cover, a variant cover that Jenny Friesen did. And then at the same time, I found a bunch of the original Dark Horse run in dollar bins. So went online to see what there is, how much it is, what do I need, that type of thing. And so I kind of been buying some of these. It's one of those older series that I really, really liked. And it's like, well, I don't know why I never finished that. So I'd like to. So I'm going to go ahead and start busting into some of these, you guys. I may speed this up. You know what I do is I'm going to cut these open real quick. So we'll speed up, and then that way I can just jump right into it. So let's get going here. Okay, guys, so I got through all those boxes, opened them enough that this won't take long to go through this because I don't want to make this too long for you guys. But the first one is one of the eBay ones I was talking about, which was Buffy. So let me get it off of the box here. And this is a 1 in 25 cover that Jenny Friesen did for one of the newer Buffy series by Boom, I think is what does this series. I'll put some info down below for you guys if you're curious of where this cover came from. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to have that. So this is a 125 that Jenny did. Very cool, black and white, but then I like this fire. You know, that's the only color that's on the cover is that fire. So very cool, very different for her too. Her typical style is more straight on portrait shots. So I like this one. You know, because when I go to Heroes Con, I missed her at C2E2. So she's one of those main ones I want to see at Heroes Con and maybe get this signed or, you know, some unique ones that you don't see all the time that I like getting different books signed by artists and creators. So there's that one. And then, okay, so we got a second one that was from eBay. And if I remember right, this is also Buffy stuff. Like I said, I looked on to see what I needed for that original Dark Horse run, which isn't a whole lot. So we got, okay, that was, you're rapping right there. I must feel like I need to be like, cry some tears like my buddy Chanko. I give him a hard time. So, okay, we got some blue painter tape on here. Let me get this off really quick. Now, one of these is a Wizard comic. So it does come with this little certificate that says, I don't know, what is this? It's, I don't know why you would get this. That just it's a Wizard. You know, I guess it was a numbered type of thing. I'll show you that one first. So, because this one is related to that original run, and it is 1.5. So it's Wizard half Buffy the Vampire Slayer from that original Dark Horse run, and it's a photo cover of Sarah Michelle Gellar. Very fine plus is what they're saying this is. I think this it was one of those, I like looking on eBay and I click that little heart button. So it not only reminds me, but sometimes you get offers, right? And this one, I think they threw out, I don't know, it's maybe a 10, 15% offer on it. So it lowered a couple bucks and it wasn't a super expensive book. So I got that one for the original run. I still need number 1 and some oddball ones, I think. But yeah, and then it came with that little certificate. So I got that one for the collection. And then this one I thought was kind of cool. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer number 1. But I thought it was a neat cover. So it's a very fine near mint cover. Very different. I kind of like the painterly style of it. I don't know what volume this is. I'll have to look it up. But like I said, I'll put some information down below for you guys that are interested. Very cool one for the Buffy collection, I guess. I know Matt from Matt Likes Comics will probably be ooh and ah on some of these because he's also a Buffy fan. All right, so that was eBay. So let's jump to some of my homie packages that I got. This is kind of an AOK from somebody that I recently met on a stream, the Big Nasty stream with Chonko's Comics. And this is a guy, Johnny's Comic Stuff. So I just found out too, he's local to me. He's maybe about an hour and a half south of me, and south side of Chicago. I think he's in the suburbs. But yeah, check out Johnny's Comics and stuff. I'll put links down below for Johnny. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, and he's been doing a lot of live streams of him cleaning. He cleans and presses books. So he's been kind of, as he's doing them, he started turning the camera on just so you can kind of see the process. Very cool, interesting videos to watch if you're interested in that kind of process and want to pick up some tips and stuff. Definitely check out Johnny. But Johnny, in this live stream, we got to talking, and he found out I'm an X-Men guy, like he is. He, I think, just recently finished off his X-Men run, which the original run, that's a big run. So I am also working on these. I think I have under 30 left. And, we were talking, mentioned which ones we needed type of thing. And he had a bunch of extras. And let me see if I get this thing out of here. He's got it really taped in here. But as you guys can kind of see there, I just noticed that it's an oldie. He had a bunch of extras, and he just sent it to me. What a cool dude, for my collection. So he sent me originals. This is 60s X-Men number 24. I did not have this one, and holy cow, this is like really good shape. I mean, it's got a little bit of dog earring there, it looks like at one time, but look at those colors. I'm trying to not get that glare. I'm getting such a glare off of the screen. There we go. It's probably the best I can do, guys. Sorry. Yeah, X-Men 24. There we go. How about that? Very cool one to check off one for me. So I got a long ways to go with these because most of the ones I have are under, I think, 40. There's a couple in 30s that I need, but a lot of them are starting to get to be those big ones that I need. But I'm getting there. Eventually, I think what I'm going to do is what a lot of people do is they kind of make the hobby work for them, where they'll start selling some of their bigger books that they're not super attached to anymore. So I may end up doing that eventually because X-Men's always been my thing. And then last up, I have a big old box from Whatnot. This was from one of my fellow Council of X members. This is Next Gen Collector. He sells on Whatnot. Now, he had, I think it was a Saturday sale, probably about a week or two ago. And he had dollar starts. He had $3 starts. He had buy it now stuff. And you know me, I can't resist a dollar sale. So, I got a whole bunch from Hayden. And I actually don't remember exactly all the dollar books that I got from him. So, he wrapped this really good. So we got some bubble wrap. We got a little Mylar bubble envelope. Let's see if I can cut this open without damaging anything. I gotta be careful. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. So it looks like I got a lot, but I ended up buying a set from him and some big books. So here is the first thing I got from him. It's a set. I had this one. Never finished getting the set. It's an late 80s, early 90s run. Jim Starlin. Very cool art in this. Batman the Cult. And they're kind of, it's like a thicker, almost graphic novel length book. And it was a limited series type of thing. So this is book 1. But I didn't ever got the rest of them. So I got book 2. And we got book 3 here. Cool art. Look at that art. And then we got, this is book 4, which is the last part of the series. So I'm pretty excited and jazzed to finally, after how many years, finish reading this storyline. Because, I only ever got number 1. I don't know why. I just never got the rest of them. Let's see. What else we got here? So it looks like he threw in some freebies here. Probably because I bought a couple from this series. So he sent along, I think this is her third. This is the new 52, I think, series. Batgirl. So we got number 14 here. We got number 15. Kind of like that one, the playing card. Number 16. This is pretty grotesque looking. This is, I've been trying to finish my Supergirl runs. I'm almost done with all of them. And I pick these up here and there when I see them. And number 17. So he gave me a nice little run of some freebies here from the new 52 Batgirl. And the reason I think he threw those in here is because he had, let me find both of them. He had this one, Batgirl, number 9, which I needed from the run. I was trying to basically fill some holes for this run. And then also number 13. I think these were $1. So yeah, these fill holes for me. I have a long way for this run, but I mean, for $1, I'm gonna pick them up. And these are like mint. Even the ones that he threw in there were mint. So it's one of those things that I see them, I'm gonna pick them up. I haven't really actively been hunting them. But then let's see, we have some other cool ones that I got. I think I got some package deals because you just bundled stuff together. But I got number 100 of Ghost, and I like this because it's an Infinity cover, so that's kind of why I got it. It's another series that I pick up every once in a while when I see them for, if they're in good shape and decent price for $1. So very cool. I like the Infinity cover there. And then we got Dynamite. This is number 1 of 5, but I got it because it was a Pete's Momoko cover. I don't think I've ever seen her do Red Sonja, so that's kind of why I wanted to get it. And I'm a sucker for Red Sonja art. Very cool one. And then these ones were a bundle, I believe. They're all World's Finest. So let's see. They are kind of in order. There we go. All right. So first one we got is World's Finest 222. Evil in Paradise. So this looks like the sons of Superman and Batman are co-starring in this. So I don't remember the son of Batman. I mean, nowadays it's Robin, right? It's Damian. But I mean, I guess that's just basic Superboy and stuff. So yeah, he bundled these. So I was like, yeah, I'll get these. I don't have them, and they look like they're in pretty good shape. It doesn't say on the back. Sometimes they put on the back. This is 234. I like this one. Batman's like piggybacking Superman. And then we got 240. I guess, is this considered a bondage cover, even though it's Superman? But he's got a crown on, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, bad guy there telling Batman to execute him. This one I thought was interesting because it has Green Arrow, Creeper, Wonder Woman, Black Canary. It looks like the Phantom Stranger. So it's got a lot of guest appearances in this. And this is 249. It's kind of a thicker one, too. What is this? This is the 80-page dollar comics. It doesn't say giant on it, but it's thick. So there's a bunch of different stories in here. I thought this was kind of cool. And Superman looks like a vampire or something there. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. This man's been attacked by a vampire. And it's the Vampire of Steel. It's not the Man of Steel. So that's interesting. So be a cool read. And then the last thing I got off of Next Gen Collector is I saw he had this a while. This is the last one I need for this run. It's a classic Jack Kirby, and it is number 1 of the Demon. I had the whole run. I found the whole run in like discount bins, except for this one. It's the only one. I've been kind of hunting for kind of a nice one, and he had one, so I pulled the trigger finally to finish this run. Classic cover by Jack Kirby. Very cool character. Wasn't a very long series. I mean, after this series, he guest appeared in different runs and stuff, and then I think he got another series in the 80s going into the 90s. So very cool one. Finish this run. I can check it off. But yeah, this was in his buy it now and the whatnot. So and he posts stuff for sale also on Instagram. So I'll put links also for Next Gen Collector. You can check him out on Instagram and whatnot and YouTube. So I'm going to try and make sure to do all that for you guys so you can check out these two good friends of mine in the comic community. I love supporting them. They hook me up a lot of times. But that is what I got, guys, for this kind of filler Monday mail call. They're piling up, so I got some good deals there. Like I said, dollar books, I have a hard time resisting them. So, but that's all I got today, guys. If you could, please consider subscribing, give me a like button, and like I said before, comment down below what you think about me doing a giveaway, what you thought of these comics. Were they interesting ones that you would go after? I'm a sucker for dollar books, and of course, I love my Buffy. I'm really starting to get into that, and there's a bunch of series out there that, as I'm finding out. And also, if you could visit me over on Instagram, I have an Instagram account that you can see all the almost daily posts that I do on there that are usually themed. I do some shorts on there. So if you could do that, I'd also appreciate some love over there. But like I said, guys, that is all I got for you guys for this Mail Call Monday. Until next time, guys, when you're doing your quest out there, happy questing, and we will talk to you next time.